Warning. You're about to be distracted.
Blessed risings, good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today on this episode of B1 Distractions, we will be discussing what does Khloé know? Kardashian boasted in eerie video she partied with Diddy where everyone was butt naked. So this is where I'm confused. I keep going in and out of this. Is it a well-known fact, a bad secret, if you will? Did everybody know? Or I'm shocked. I had no idea what was going on at those Diddy parties. You don't say. But then in the same breath again, now we're back over here. That's why I used to leave early. Everybody knew that you leave early. You don't stay all night. So you got so the party is safe to go to as long as you leave early, or if you go to the party at all, as soon as you come in, I thought you were handed a lace drink. And then it's no holds barred after that. That's what I thought. I thought you were being flown in, chained and handcuffed, and threatened with destroying your life, possibly even bodily harm on you and your family if you didn't participate. Which one is it? Which one is it? Khloe Kardashian boasted in a resurfaced clip about attending parties with Sean Diddy Combs where everyone was butt naked. The decade-old segment, decade old. That's 10 years for you that don't know. Listen, 10 years ago. So at least 10 years ago, everybody knew and was consenting adults. She didn't say, oh, he forced me to. She didn't say, he pushed him in the drink. She didn't say that. She said, everyone, butt naked. She didn't even take herself out. She said, where everyone, consenting adults, was butt naked. Why you ain't call this a freak off? So it's not a freak off if you name Kardashian. Khloé was there. Everyone was butt naked. Now it's not a freak off. You see that? Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention, boys and girls. Hello, McFlizzle. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think here on the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. Let me make that clear. Let me be clear. The decade-old segment from Keeping Up with the Kardashians was shared after Diddy was charged and arrested for sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution with commercial sex workers, meaning they do it all the time for a living. I thought we wasn't going to put down sex workers. I thought we weren't going to act like that's not real work. I thought that's what we were doing. In the clip, Khloé told her sister Kourtney the rapper's parties were filled with several of the entertainment industry's biggest names. Biggest names. Khloé said, I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Well, this party, I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it. In another clip from the disgraced music mogul's 2016 appearance on Cocktails with Khloé, gotta be disgraced. Gotta put that in there. Not charged. Only settled a case. Everything else is pending. And he's disgraced. There's no doubt about it. No ifs, ands. You don't even have to think about it. He's disgraced. All the big wigs have said, well, so is the whole music industry a disgrace? Just as long as you're keeping it consistent. Is the whole music industry a disgrace? Is the whole movie industry a disgrace? If so, I can't tell because you're still buying music. I can't tell because you're still going to movie theaters. I can't tell you still paying your subscription to your streaming service. It carries on. The Kardashians kicked off a conversation with Diddy and said, well, I know you're known for the parties. When you think of a party or a good time, you think of Puff. Diddy's response was simple, yeah, which led Khloé to remark, we've been known to party with you a few times. But boom. So everybody's been to the parties. Everybody's been to other people's parties. Everybody has parties. Diddy ain't the only partier that's having parties. Everybody goes to him. The same things, let's come on. Let's be honest. The same things happen at all of the parties. Let's be honest. Let's make that clear. But oh no, it's the black man who threw the parties. And they probably were better than anybody else's. And that's why y'all mad. Gosh darn it, they're just good at everything. And all he said was, yeah. And then they went on, yeah, we party with you too. And everybody was butt naked. That's all he said was, yeah. Diddy's response was a simple, yeah. Kourtney chimed in and acknowledged, yes, I forgot about that. That was an epic night. She called it epic, not a freak off. Where were the people in chains, the secret dungeons, the forced sex workers? I don't hear nothing about that. Where? They didn't mention that. Between 1998 and 2009, the Bad Boy Records producer held an annual Labor Day whites party where guests were required to dress in all white to be denied entrance. Hold on. We're not going to talk about the Michael fella that throws the white party in the Hamptons on July 4th, and he had little baby getting smooched on by men and was put in a man sandwich. You can look it up. You don't have to believe me. You can look it up for yourself. Hello, McFlizzle. Not trying to tell you what to think. Trying to show you how to think. Some regulars on the guest list reportedly included the Hilton sisters, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Al Sharpton, and Martha Stewart. Why name only those ones? There was nobody more powerful. There's a video. Yeah, there's a video that's surfaced. An attorney for an accuser has laid eyes on it, and she said, someone more high profile than Diddy. I don't think nobody really on that list is higher profile. They didn't say money. Jay-Z's not more higher profile than Diddy. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Profile, higher profile, more known, recognized, right? Can't too many, let's be honest. Can't too many people name a Jay-Z song. And they may not be able to name a Diddy song, but you know about his parties, you know about Sean John, you know about his cologne that was hitting, you know about Ciroc. You see, Diddy's more pop culture. Let's be honest. Are we going to be honest with each other? Let's have an honest discussion. You don't have to like me. But you can't be honest. You can lie to me all you want. But the problem is people lie the most to themselves. So are you going to be a liar to yourself? There's no Prince Harry, huh? There's no politicians. You're going to say Al Sharpton? Al Sharpton, that's where you went? Come on now. She said higher profile. Who is she talking about? Prince Harry, perhaps? Huh? Golf players? Tennis players? Did I mention politicians? Combs, now 54, also noted he had the craziest mix of guests. What'd I just tell you? Telling Oprah Winfrey in 2006 that he brought some of my boys from Harlem and relatives from down south together with socialites because he wanted to strip away everyone's image and put us all in the same color and on the same level. That's what his parties is. Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that? Did that sound like a freak off? But you still ain't mentioned freak off. You still ain't mentioned no drugs. You still ain't mentioned, but hold on. But he's disgraced though. What has he done disgraceful in this article, yet he's still disgraced? What? You didn't mention it. What at this party went wrong, went haywire? What was seen that was disgraceful for him to be disgraced? Diddy claimed he locked the doors at his parties during a 2002 interview with Conan O'Brien. Diddy attempted to defend his comments when he told the late night host, "It's a little kinky." Did you hear them say that they couldn't get out? Did you hear them say they couldn't get out? Diddy was arrested. You all know that. Grand jury indicted him. He didn't get bail twice. They said he's a flight risk. It's wax trafficking, racketeering, and some old other stuff. And that's it, man. I can't. Yeah, I'm straight. He offered $50 million and 24-hour monitoring of his residence, and they still said no. He would have paid for off-duty police officers, and they still said no. Where did they do that at, Sway? Where? They want to remind him, you're just a little Negro boy, no matter what. But you tried to shake and wiggle with him, and that is your problem. You should have been aligned with your community, but you didn't. You're so concerned about switching and crossing and going over the line. And there lies the problem. But I ain't going to hold you. I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Going to leave you with 4 words, as we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care, if you dare, to get Black empowerment everywhere. And where might that be? Apple, perhaps, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Come and take a look. You might get hooked, but don't get shook by the imposters out there that are faking the Be Keep It P podcast. We definitely have some fans out there, apparently, that want to steal our shine. But we're not in it for the shine. We've got to grind behind this because we believe the message is important. Shout out to the new Black media out there. Love, peace, blessings, and Maloha. I got to go high for show high. You already know how. Big brother like Bryce Supremo Mike T. Signing off.
Warning. You're about to be distracted. Distractions. Distractories. Distractalozo. Dis on a stunted side of the game. Distracticon. Super distraction. Grand distraction. The